Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I haven't been on for a couple of days. I've been, I can't say I've been busy. I've been just puttering around, but I have managed to putter myself into a corner. I have just this one table left to do. It's very messy. Look at the mess into it. It has all my bingo markers on it, and it's just pulled high, so I've got to clean that off. That's the last thing I have to do, though. So I don't know what I want to say here. I want to say that I don't know what I've done, but I think I've made Claudine upset with me, and I don't like that at all. But anyway, I can't help it. I'm worried about this surgery. I'm worried about the pump, and I'm worried about her surgery going forward. And I'm having to just deal with it one at a time, and I don't deal with things very well anymore, so I'm not sure. And I'm mumbling right now. I'm trying not to mumble, but I am. And that's part of Parkinson's. I do that. And I did play bingo the other night with Claudine. We played late night, and she won $284. Woohoo! Woohoo! I paid for a card, so we were splitting it, so I got $142. That's good. I bought cards for that evening of the late night for Claudine and I. And I bought cards for Bill and I for Saturday evening. That was Thursday evening. And Saturday evening, I bought cards for Bill and I, and then late night Saturday just for myself. And Bill had the next number on the screen. He would have won. How much did you win? $100 or something? 160, I think it was. It was 160, but anyway.
160?
Yeah, I think it's 160. But anyway, I phoned in, but somebody had bingoed on the number prior to his number, so he didn't get it. But we tried really hard to get that one, and then I was close at late night. I was close to every game. Like I was sitting waiting for one number. Couldn't believe it. But I didn't get it. Well, but anyway, so I paid the $160 out for all those games there, and then Claudine got 142 out of it, and I got 142 out of it. So I'm down a little bit, but she's up, so that's good. It's good to pass the time of day, so give us something to do for a little while. She's out playing dice right now in the shed, and I think she just wanted to get away from me. I have a habit of making a mess when I do things, and I try not to do it, but I can't help it. I just make a mess. And I was just going to put vinegar water into the coffee maker and the kettle to clean them out because they were getting stained. And I put the vinegar and the water into the kettle and put the button on, and the thing boiled and foamed and all over the counter and underneath the coffee maker, and I had to take everything off the counter and clean the counters there. So it was a big job. And she said, you know, you make so much work for me. And I said, well, it's not you who has to clean it up, it's me. I'm cleaning it up. So I'm sorry that she thinks I'm making work for her, and I'm trying not to. And I mean, even little things that I do are bothersome. So I just try to not be that person who's making trouble. I think she didn't know how much work it was going to be a caregiver. It's a lot of work. And it's one thing if you're doing it for a stranger, you know, you do it, it's like a job. When it's your parents, your feelings for them creep in, and you want to do a good job, and you want to look after them really well. But sometimes you don't know what to do. She does everything she has to do. Like she makes sure we have food and our medicines and all the rest of it. Like she's good about making sure of all of that. She comes in the nighttime and helps me with my toileting, and interrupts her sleep and stuff. But she does all that, and she's going to have to work with this pump and learn how to do it. That's a lot of work, and she takes care of Bill very well. And so I just don't think she knew how much work it was going to be. She thought it was going to be more of a free ride. And it's not. She's working very, very hard for it. And I don't like her having to work so hard because, you know, she's got this surgery coming up. She shouldn't be lifting things. I don't know. She's looking really good, though. She's lost a lot of weight. She's looking really good, so I'm happy about that. Just don't know what to do. Part of me just wants to sort of say, I'm done with the YouTube and leave it at that. But I'm not done with it. I have still things that I want to say, and I've got such friends that I want to keep in touch with. So I want to do that, but I have a hard time because I have to keep asking her to cut things and tape things. I'm not allowed to use glue or scissors or tape. And I can't write. And so when I want something, I have to type it out, print it, and then I need it cut out because it's all got everything around it. And I think that she doesn't like to do that stuff. And Bill does it for me, but he doesn't do it very neatly. He just gets it cut out, and I'm kind of fussy. So I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. And I wanted to tell you a story. What my story would be. I'm going to pause for a minute because I got to think of my story again. I forgot about what it was. So let me just stop here. Here I am again. I was going to tell you about a story about when we first moved to Bridgewater in Nova Scotia. We went to the mall. We were said, time for us to live in a smaller community where there's not as much troubles in the city and stuff, like all the horns blowing and sirens going and everything. And it wasn't very safe sometimes, and so we thought we should go to a small town and it'll be safe and it'll be wonderful. But we went into the mall that day. We just got there like a couple days ago. We went into the mall to see what was in the mall. And all of a sudden our eyes started to run and our noses got very itchy and we started to cough. And we realized there was something in the air that was making us sick. And we looked around and everybody was doing the same thing. Somebody had set off what was it kind of bomb? That's a scent bomb. A stink bomb.
Tear gas.
Tear gas. They set off tear gas in the ventilation system, and it went through the whole mall. So we were sitting there, and we all had to go to the parking lot, and we had to wait till our chests cleared up and our eyes cleared up so we could go home. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this was supposed to be the safe place. And about a week after that, there was a young girl. She was killed, and they couldn't find her. And then it turned out her mother did it, and it was. We thought, where are we moved to? What have we done? But it was a very good community. It was very quiet, very good. And we had really good friends, really, really good friends. And I miss them all dearly. But we had to come back because of COVID. We had to come back so we could get treatment for Bill and I for things that were going on. And we just knew it was time because if we didn't come now, we wouldn't have been able to come. And it would have been different while we were there because we used to go every day to the mall and sit and have coffee. We called them, the men sat at one table and the women sat at the other. The women called the men the Romeos, retired old men eating out. But anyway, the Romeos went every day and had their coffee and tea at Tim Hortons, and we went most days. And there was a dollar store in there. I perused through the dollar store every day, and it was so fun. It was really a good time. It was really a good time, and I miss everybody there, but people have died since we left, and when COVID hit, nobody could go to the mall, so they couldn't socialize at their home, so we would have been really alone. We would have been alone in an apartment building full of people, but we would have been alone, and I wouldn't have liked that, so here we were alone, but we had the kids with us. Anyway, now we got grandkids, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they are so adorable.
The only reason we came back to Alberta
was
because Cal was getting married.
Yeah, he was getting married. Cal was getting married, and we wanted to be here for it. So we came back. We knew we couldn't come back and go forward. Back and forth. It was too expensive. But he had a lovely wedding. Oh my God, he had a lovely wedding. He got married at the zoo, in a restaurant there. It was just
all his relatives were there.
Yeah, his relatives were there. It was very good. So I'm going to close here. And say,
Well,
I like to think about this sometimes again. What's that?
I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, okay, you head to bed. Yeah. And I'm going to head to bed shortly, so. All right, so take care, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hope I have more to say. All right. We're not done. I forgot the love video I have of Mary Jane the cat. She was sitting at the sliding door in the kitchen, and we have a glass in one and mirror in one, so when she looks through the one, she can see what's outside and we can see what's outside, but the outside people can't see what's in here. They just get a mirror. So I had to laugh because Mary Jane was looking at these birds. They were sitting right outside the window, and they didn't know that Mary Jane was there. She's our cat, and they didn't know she was there. And they were a little skittish, I think, and if we'd opened the door, she would have pounced on them. But anyway, it was so cute. So I'm going to insert that little 30-second video here. That's a great video.
Now there's two of them. can't see in.
We also have a video of the kids playing in their at their house. Finn used to go into like a little jumper and jump and jump and jump. He loved it, right? But now we bought him for Christmas one year. We bought him like a trampoline with a bar on it, and you can hold the bar and trampoline it. So, because if Aurora's in it, the swing or the jumpy thing, he wants to be on. He wants to be there. So they put them up. Cal was babysitting. Actually had jury duty, and so Cal was babysitting, and he hooked them up and put Aurora in the jumpy thing and Finn in the trampoline. And the two of them, he said, jump, jump, and the two of them jumped as high as they could go, and they were having a blast and laughing. So, and also insert that one here. All right.
Jump, jump, jump!
Jump, jump.